Hello. I love it when I first log on here and no one's there yet. Hi there. I was sitting in my car making the rest of these bracelets, but then I decided to complain about the government for a minute. So I respect military and police and firefighters, right? But DMV people and like airport security, they just hire idiots, I think, to deter you from going. But sometimes you really need to go. Like say you're someone that keeps driving on a revoked license, right? But you can't ever seem to get the right documents because no one communicates because they're kind of stupid. You're just going to drive without it and go to jail. And then they get funding and it's a big circle. Anyway, that's all I had to say. But how's everyone doing? I've been here for like 4 hours. I was here 4 hours yesterday. And I was here 4 hours before, so I'm just done. Anyway, hi guys. I purposely wore the same clothes. That way they know I was here again. I'm not pissed. I didn't think I was an angry person until recently. But anyway, I haven't been live in a while. It wants me to wave, so I'm going to hit the little thing. Does that actually do anything? Oh, I just wave back. Well, oh, thank you. I always try to look pretty when I feel like shit. Only I can make a compliment that. Request. Hello there. Drive safe. I always drive safe. I'm half blind and I'm normally drunk. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not either one. I always drive safe. Thank you. No, my doctor was like, here, let me give you an inhaler for the fact that, like, you know, you got COVID. And I'm like, how is that going to help anything? It's just going to stop the symptom for a minute. I'm still going to go through the motions. Just let me be in pain, get over it. So I don't want to know. But the real reason was not that I'm a hard ass. It's because it was like $60. Anyway. Thank you. Everyone always calls me pretty. I just want to conversate with someone. I'm just kidding. I'm just really bored. My whole family's been quarantining. It's all my oldest brother's fault. It's kind of funny though. We all went on like this amazing vacation. They all came back with COVID and then my sister almost killed her dog. I had a blast, but then I got sick later. I think I had fun because I left everyone like every day. That's really bad. Anyway. Well. I don't really like complaining, so I'm just gonna be quiet. I have been packaging the stuff that whoever ordered these things is wanting something to do in here. That someone's here. I got a whole bag of them I brought with me. These took me so long to weave. Some people don't believe I can weave these things. Like I can weave them with my eyes closed. I've weaved so many. I weaved 10,000 for a company, and it's not their fault. They just decided that they wanted a logo on it, and so and I need to get them that. They wanted 1,000, not 10,000, but still quite a bit. So I have a bunch. But do y'all want to see what the inside of one of these grenade things looks like? Because you can. Sorry, I don't have a lighter. They're actually really cool though. The video I posted of my sister being tormented, that was like 1/4 of the things that were in there. Because one was supposed to start a fire and one was supposed to catch a fish. This little thing, let me find it. I hid it because it kind of looks like drugs and it's not. It comes in that little pack and it's the blade that you use to make the fire with. I guess it's also a knife. But it's kind of neat. Hold on. Let me get it open. It's really sharp. Eek. I would kind of like the police to pull me over and think that's drugs and open it and be like, what the fuck? But it's just like a little blade. And so I guess, I don't really know. Does anyone know what the middle part does? I'm not really sure. I just know that it went with the little toolkit I was buying to make these. I guess you'd have to put something through it so you don't cut yourself, but anyway. Anyways, I must be boring because I went down, but You know, I hit a stage in my life where I just don't care anymore. And I used to want to be like this. I used to care too much. Now that I don't, I feel bad. That I don't feel bad. Anyway, it attaches to the handle. What handle? To the handle on the little things. Hold on, let me see. I can find them. I packaged most of them. Yes, let me see here. Well, actually, I do have some that have not sealed yet. Yes. No, that's sealed. Oh, y'all can't laugh at me. This is a horrible packaging job. It looks like a giant whatever. I don't know who I was planning on sending this to. I'm actually going to use this knife to open it, and then we'll figure out if that's what you mean by attachment. There's no way in hell I'm mailing this out. They should add one of the symptoms of COVID to making you cuss a lot. Just kidding. So I'm like in recovery type. Like, I don't drink. And then I drank because I got COVID. My God. If anyone y'all gets COVID, don't drink. Don't drink. It made it 10 times worse. 10 times. Oh, Lord. I've never felt so sick in my life. And I've been drinking since I was little. You can't do that. I told my doctor that, and she just started laughing at me. And I'm like always this like ADD person. These people better call me. They're so afraid in there that they give you a ticket, tell you to wait in your car, and then call you. What happens when you touch the door handle? Like, what happens when you sit in the chairs when you're waiting? What happens when you hand them the paper? Everyone's getting contaminated. Like, the mask and the car thing is so stupid. I get being careful, but my God. I don't feel bad. I just think it's retarded. And since I have the mic, I can say that. If you want to live stream, go ahead. Maybe everyone will log on and listen to you. Girl. It's overprotection. Oh, it's scare liberals is what it is. Alright. There we go. That was hard enough. Alright, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Okay, so one of y'all thinks, because I was sending a bunch of on here, one of y'all thinks that it attaches to this. Is that right? Yeah, I totally support Trump. One of y'all thinks it attaches to this. There's a cup that just pulled up next to me. I really hope they're looking in because I'm just like covered with just random knives and these things and just craziness. It's kind of funny. Duh. Well, okay, Mr. Duh. Why don't you buy one from me and you show me because I don't quite get it. Wait, yeah, I do. I think I do. Wait. No, that's where it hooks to your belt. And then this is a very loud whistle. This has nowhere to attach. Oh, thank you. Well, I used to give a shit, and it's like there's people that can sense when someone gives a shit, so they like try to make you give a shit less, and then they get mad. It just makes sense, and then they get mad when you don't. I don't know. Who cares? Well, this is a stupid topic. But yes, I have no idea what to do with this, but I'm going to put it back in the bag because I think it's funny that it was like drugs, and I hope it gets confiscated and cuts whoever confiscates it, as long as it's not my family. Anyway, I don't like to do live video chats with anyone. And Middle Eastern people kind of freak me out, so I'm sorry. I'm not racist. I just don't want to. That sounded bad. Hello. I mean, I think it's good to have a good heart, but I don't think that it's good to let other people hurt your heart. Aww. That's sweet. I love you guys. I always post random stuff. I don't ever say I appreciate y'all, but I really do. I really do. I trained with this one guy I'm learning to sell insurance right now. Most boring job in the world, but the people are sweet. But the man that was training me, about my age, found out later that he just thought that he was getting married into my family, which he's an idiot. I'll explain why. But so he, I don't even know where to start. I eventually was just like, fuck off. And he said, you can't tell me to fuck off. I was like, okay, fuck off. And then we just start fist fighting. And he doesn't understand why that's not okay. And then I went to go use the restroom the other day. And I guess I took too long or something. Because I don't even know how he does this. But he sent some very, very small, large, red-headed woman in after me. And she actually thinks she can grab me and pull me out. She busted the stall open, and I just pushed her off me, and I was like, what are you doing, lady? Like, I could have put her in jail, but the humor of it, like, she actually was like, I'm gonna get you. I'm like looking down at her like, just get away, Elisha, what did you just do? It's so stupid. Maybe, is it with age that you learn to give a crap about the right kinds of things? And I think that might be what it is. Because to care about everything is just going to suck the life out of you. Yeah, that's a crazy story. I just told a story about my divorce to someone recently and they didn't believe me. That's a crazy story. It's actually really funny. But maybe I'll share that a different day. Thank you. You know, I think I just like adrenaline, and with adrenaline it's kind of chaotic, and I think I just subconsciously just look for chaos. I don't want it. Like, I don't want some weirdo fighting me and weird stuff like that, but it happens. I'd rather be doing extreme sports or something, but yeah, it happens. Whatever, at least I can handle it. I like to think that crazy stuff happens that way. Maybe later on I can help someone else and not have crazy stuff happens, but isn't that all our desires? I don't know. Right, which is why when people say, oh, you're single, why don't you have a boyfriend? Because y'all are time consuming and I want to focus on me. Because it always ends up with me being like, huh, you think I'm crazy? All right, well, I was crazy when you met me. I'll be crazy afterwards, so they don't want to date me. I'm just kidding. I'm not really that crazy. Try juggling chainsaws. I think I would rather juggle a bunch of dung bug beetles than that. Do a photo shoot. You know, it's weird. I'm actually sick of photo shoot. Like, I love modeling. I don't know why I'm sick of it, but I just don't want to do it anymore. I've done so many of them, I just don't want to. I do miss doing waterfall ones, though. If you do waterfall shoots and you're not a creeper, I will. I love waterfall shoots. Oh, I adore you too. Y'all are sweet. Y'all are sweet. It's funny. I can get a million nice things. One person says something mean to me, and I feel the need to say something back. It's just like, just let it go. It's probably just insecure. But it's like that. Yeah, actually, I have a pistol coming in. That's one of the reasons why I'm here, is I'm getting my carrying permit. I have a pistol coming in next week. I'm really excited. Plus my AR, so. I'm kind of getting sick of my AR, though. I want something smaller. Let it go. I hated that. When I was 20 in college, and I heard a bunch of 20-year-olds singing that, and I came from a family of 5 who loved cartoons, I wanted to strangle them. I have been, yeah, I've been all over the United States. I'm getting a Glock. I'm not sure what kind of Glock. My friend's surprising me. He's sending me all kinds of stuff. He's awesome. I'm also going to drag race his car in November, which is pretty cool. It has 900 horsepower. I hope I don't die. He tricked me into agreeing to it, saying it was going to be a backup girl, and he's like, no, you're going to drive it. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Straggling somebody is illegal, isn't it? Strangling. Depends depends on why you're strangling them. You never want to strangle them because they strangled you first, but if you strangle them because you're in fear for your life, it's legal. Why would you ask that? Bye, cowboy steak guy. And that's actually a pretty good goodbye for your name. Strangling, yeah, I know. There's been plenty of people that I wish it was legal. In fact, I wish we could just switch roles. Like, I'm not a women's equality person by any means. Like, I think that if girls can handle what guys can do, we should. But I wish we could switch roles where women could beat men. Like, in the olden days, y'all could beat us with, like, the finger of your thumb. There's some guys I just want to hit. You don't understand. Like, okay, for example, this was a couple years ago. I was having a really bad day. I had this doctor just try to be like, you should marry me for my money and your family thinks I was like, this is not an arrangement here. I was pissed. And I just got off work. So I just wanted to go to the bar and see my friend who's a bartender. And I have all these weirdos circle me. And this one will not get out of my face. And I looked at him and I said, leave me alone. And he goes, no. And I said, you're in my bubble. And he goes, you're a mean lady. And I said, yeah, I'm a mean lady. And then they all started fighting, and the bouncer, I also knew how to take him out. I mean, I knew everyone that worked there. And these guys just thought I was getting there to get picked up. And I guess it kind of looks like that, but that's not what I was doing. I was a signal officer. And no, I wish I was still in the Army, but I hate to say this, but I make a lot more money now doing investments. I miss it. I got a DUI, and they gave me another chance, actually. They told me that if I didn't get another one, I could actually join. I think it would be in a month now. And I've really thought about it and prayed about it. And if I join again, it's going to be in the Navy, honestly. I like driving my brother's Dodge Viper. I've never driven a Shelby Mustang. I have hazel eyes. They just look brown because of my color of my So I have a confession. I did like a really shitty thing earlier. I was so mad I had to come here that I crossed someone's name out and put mine there. I need to go back in there and tell them I did that. Just not okay. I don't do stuff like that. Huh? You know, now that I know more about the Marines and about the Army, I like to join the Navy as a pilot. I think the Air Force is too lax. The Marines, like, I've already pushed myself in life as it is. The Army didn't push me. I actually enjoyed the military. It was challenging, but I enjoyed it. I don't want to be screamed at right now. I would rather join the Navy, learn some really great skills, help my country, and you know, do it right and not get drunk and drive this time. So if I do join, it'll be the Navy. Yeah, I got accepted to be a pilot in the Guard. It was going to be a 15-month training, but my little boy was 3, and I am all he has besides my parents. My parents suck. So I don't even know why I even considered it, because I knew I would have to turn it down. But whatever. Drugs. Lots and lots of drugs. I don't want to do drugs. You shouldn't do drugs either. I'm starting to even think people that smoke weed are bad, because I have a friend that smokes and it's legal, and he's starting to go crazy. Maybe he's just crazy. I don't know. I am from Egypt. Do you love Egypt? I love Egypt like I love crackers. I don't eat crackers, and I've never been to Egypt, but I'm sure it's beautiful. Y'all's pyramids are like the best architecture. Like, we cannot replicate that. I had to fix being a smart ass complimenting it. Egypt looks beautiful. I've never been. I love America. Do you love America? Anyway. I had this photographer tell me, Sarah, you gotta quit being a smart ass. He's like, you gotta quit correcting people. You just don't need to do it. Hey girl, is it raining? No, the clouds are just crying a little bit. Yeah, it's raining. This is Tennessee. It was scalding hot earlier, and now it's raining. Oh, I love Michigan. My favorite uncle lives there. My cousin lives there. My uncle's like the smartest freaking person I know. So my uncle is like a literally self-made multi-millionaire. His wife was a bitch, stole all those money, and he rebuilt it all again. And he still gives to everyone. Like he doesn't. And his 5-year-old son died of a tumor, and the guy is still sweet. It's just amazing. I guess this photographer just thought I should have this model image where I was just like, everyone's saying up for me, but I can't. Aw, thank you. I don't like compliments. At least y'all don't say it in church. That's something else that Elisha guy did. Like, I walk away for 1 second and I hear him yell at everyone in the congregation. Yes, I went to church with this guy thinking it'll be okay. He yells, "She is a firecracker." I was like, well, now I am. Good Lord. And then I said, and guess what? I have a 6-pack of beer in the car. And he almost handed it to the pastor. Don't do that. For the record, I don't drink anymore, but he almost handed it to the pastor. Have I ever been to Chicago? No, I would love to go to Chicago. I don't know what a Holly Wolf is. Have you ever done that video PTSD conference yet? I haven't. No. And I've not been overseas, so I hate saying I have PTSD, but I have it from other things. But it only hits me at night. Like, I wake up in these really, really weird, like, nightmares, and they feel real. I'll even, like, be punching something when I wake up. It's just the craziest thing. But whatever, it's just a dream. Yes, I do. It makes me a lot of money right now, but I'm going to stop it once I get my next property. I'm buying a triplex right now. Yeah, but once people take people out, they get attached. And then if you don't both get attached, then someone gets hurt. And I'm kind of just a free spirit. Hi, Florida. No, I know I'm never alone. I know I'm not. I mean, I don't like being alone in my house because I have these stupid kittens that poop everywhere, thanks to James, but thank you. Yeah, the OF thing disgusts me, but I have to do it for right now because I'm training to do this stupid insurance thing. But once I get this investment stuff going, I'll be doing good. Be doing good. Aw, thank you. It's kind of silly because I always used to think that you should do what you're passionate about and what you love. But I think that if you're just a loving, passionate person, you'll find that in anything. Because I avoided to the T, I sound really cliche, I avoided my family's business with all my heart. Like, I've done every single job imaginable. I've worked on cars. Like, I've did the Army. I did fine dining. I've done river guide. I just didn't want to do anything they did. And I'm finally starting to do it, and I'm realizing, wow, I'm really behind. Like, my oldest brother just bought his second airplane, his own private airplane. My younger brother, I didn't even want to talk about how much he owned. And I'm not jealous of them. I'm very happy for him. But I'm like, man, they can do what they want now. It's crazy. Thank you. I work hard for it. I think the body's beautiful and doesn't have to be sexual, so I'm just gonna say thank you. Huh? I mean, I get money off of it. I mean, I put some nice content on there. I'm not gonna recommend that on here though. It's not something. It's not like I got a big trophy on my wall and I'm like, hey, look, Mom and Dad, this is what I did last night. You know, like, if you want to check it out, check it out. But man, I wish these people would call me. I think I screwed myself when I did that. What's in battle? It was the coolest thing. I used to want to be a cop really bad, and I got a message from a guy last night. He's like, did I see you like 8 years ago like, working with the police? And I was like, where at? And he told me, and I was like, yeah, that was me. I was like, I wish I'd done something with it. I was gonna go be a border patrol agent, but they were gonna send me too far away too. Airborne, yeah, all the way. My ex, I'm very jealous of him still. He got to go not only be airborne, but he was one of the tree jumpers. So he got to jump into the, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about, the 57 Separate Company. But the only guys that are trained just to land in trees. It's like the coolest thing. Just think what a beautiful girls you can. Are you talking about me having babies? This has to go on my screenshot collection. I'm collecting things that you just really shouldn't say to people. Sorry, I'll have to show y'all them later. There's some funny ones. One person told me that I was a flower and he wanted to smell and lick all my petals. What the fuck? Anyway. Engineer up train jumpers. Yeah, I really respected those guys. Man, my ex's commander broke his leg doing it, though. I still really wanted to do it, but Chris was a good soldier. And, oh, they test you to see if you're good at it. Not to brag, but I made 100 on the artificial language test. But I ended up turning everything down. It took a year to get hired. They're going to send me out to Tucson, Arizona. And I wouldn't be able to see my little boy, so there's that one. But maybe I'll get to do something cool one day anyway. It's Thomas. She won't answer me, Law. Who's Tommy? Tommy! You mentioned earlier that you were... What are you going to do cider? I have a Glock coming in. I don't remember what my friend said it was. It's a surprise. He manufactures them. He's very, very, very good at it. Actually, I'm flying out to California in November, and he's going to teach me how to do it as well. I'll have to do a video. It's going to be pretty cool. The guy's awesome. So, first I was a little bit skeptical. I'm like, you made a what? But it's serialized, so I'm like, okay. I was like, maybe next time you can make me one ghosted. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do anything illegal, but. Ew, Tommy. Who's Tommy? That's going to be my new word for things I don't like is Tommy. I'm about to go in there and yell at them, y'all. So confused. The Glock 43. Start naming off ammo, and I'll tell you what kind it is. I know that sounds really stupid, but I can't remember. Alright, I get to go in, y'all. Thank you for keeping me company. Great talking to you. Bye.